You spend 8 hours at work, but only 2 hours are productive. What's going on? Your mental systems might be the culprit. Many of us struggle with staying productive, despite our best intentions. We set goals, create to-do lists, and try to prioritize tasks, but somehow, we still can't seem to get everything done. The problem might not be with our time management skills, but with our mental systems. In this video, we'll explore how our mental systems can affect our productivity and what we can do to improve them. One of the main reasons we struggle with productivity is because of our brain's tendency to multitask. When we try to do multiple things at once, our brain has to constantly switch between tasks, which can decrease our productivity by up to 40%. This is because our brain can only focus on one thing at a time, and when we multitask, we're essentially context switching, which can lead to mental fatigue. According to a study published in the Journal of Applied Psychology, multitasking can also decrease our cognitive abilities, making it harder for us to learn new information and make decisions. Another reason we struggle with productivity is because of our tendency to procrastinate. Procrastination is often a result of fear or uncertainty, and it can be a major obstacle to getting things done. When we procrastinate, we're not just putting off tasks, we're also putting off the feelings of anxiety or discomfort that come with them. However, by using techniques such as the Pomodoro technique, we can break down large tasks into smaller, more manageable chunks, and reduce our procrastination. This technique involves working in focused, 25-minute increments, followed by a 5-minute break. Our mental systems can also affect our productivity by influencing our motivation. When we're motivated, we're more likely to take action and get things done. However, when we're not motivated, we can struggle to start tasks, and even small obstacles can seem insurmountable. One way to boost our motivation is to use the concept of temptation bundling, which involves combining a pleasurable activity with a productive one. For example, listening to music while working out, or reading a book while doing chores. This can help make tasks more enjoyable, and increase our motivation. Finally, our mental systems can also affect our productivity by influencing our self-talk. The way we talk to ourselves can either boost or undermine our productivity. When we use positive self-talk, we can increase our motivation and confidence, and improve our overall performance. On the other hand, when we use negative self-talk, we can decrease our motivation, and even lead to self-sabotage. By becoming more aware of our self-talk, and practicing positive affirmations, we can improve our mental systems, and increase our productivity. In conclusion, our mental systems play a crucial role in our productivity. By understanding how our brain works, and using techniques such as the Pomodoro technique, temptation bundling, and positive self-talk, we can improve our mental systems, and increase our productivity. Remember, productivity is not just about managing our time, but also about managing our minds. By taking care of our mental systems, we can achieve our goals, and live a more fulfilling life. So, what can you do today to improve your mental systems, and boost your productivity? Take a few minutes to reflect on your self-talk, and see if you can identify any negative patterns. Then, try using positive affirmations to boost your motivation and confidence. Share your experiences in the comments below, and let's work together to improve our mental systems, and achieve our goals. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more videos on productivity and mental systems. Remember, by taking care of our mental systems, we can achieve our goals, and live a more fulfilling life. See you in the next video.